Hi there, my name is Ian DeGraff from Quality Edge, and we're here in West Michigan today installing TruCedar steel siding on this house behind me here. Right now the house is being dried in, prepped. We'll take you through a couple tips and tricks on the siding installation as well as some of the trim pieces. Although recently built, many modern homes can be found without house wrap under the vinyl siding. Sounds crazy, but it's true. In this case, we've removed vinyl siding, we find the OSB sheeting on top of the framing, and we're wrapping the house with code-approved Tyvek house wrap. It is always code to wrap a house anytime you remove siding and put siding back on. So the reason we use house wrap is it allows the house to breathe and sheds any moisture that may occur behind the siding. Along with wrapping the house, it's also critically important to seal all the windows. In this case, we're using a code-approved window wrap tape going along the sides of all the windows, and in this case, Tyvek house wrap tape to tape all the house wrap seams. Now that we've got this wall pretty much all wrapped, we're in the process of taping all the seams here on the Tyvek. I'm going to get a number here on the corner for the length of our corner post, and then we're going to install the corner post. The bottom of the outside corner post can be capped by cutting away the J portion of the corner and folding the remaining faces of the corner back to close the bottom of the corner. So you have a nail flange on each side of this post and a pocket for the siding to tuck into. That's our one-piece corner post. I've pre-cut this corner post to the 96 inches that we need on this specific corner. So I would just bring this up to the corner. This is part of the trim package I'd be installing before the actual lap siding. So some tips when you're installing a corner post. Looking dead on, your corner is going to match the corner on the building, and then you press the corner post flush so that your nail flange is flat against each side of the wall. What I then like to do is grab a level, make sure I'm plumb each way. I would then be ready to nail this corner post to the wall every 12 inches, not too tight, leaving just a little bit of room for thermal expansion and contraction. We've now moved down the wall into an inside corner on the front of the house. I've got two pieces of example 1-inch steel J-channel here. I'm going to show you the two different ways these pieces of J-channel can meet on an inside corner. Okay, I've got my two pieces of example J-channel here. First option for J-channel inside corner. I'm bringing one piece of J-channel tight into the inside corner, and then I'm going to bring my other piece of J-channel and mount this basically flush to the outside lip of the J-channel on the inside corner. Siding will tuck in this way, and siding will tuck in this way. If the finished look you're after involves more of a flat surface across the wall, another option is to have the corners of the J-channels essentially meet. You'll certainly want to have one tucked behind the other one somewhat. Whichever method of J-channel on an inside corner you end up using, remember you will need to create a seal here using caulk. Bead would go here on J-channel meeting. Bead would go between the two, which would require a bit of a space to set the caulk on. Keep that in mind. All right, we're back here on the inside corner of this house where we've installed our two pieces of J-channel. I've got a nail every 12 inches here as prescribed per the instructions. Keep in mind they are not flush against the wall. We are letting this float just a little bit to allow for movement. Make sure to give yourself 1/8 of an inch when installing siding into J-channel here. So we've got a single 6-inch steel siding profile here, and I'm going to lock this panel into the one below it. As you're installing this siding, please make sure the siding has full engagement with the lock. You'll notice here we have our nails on this piece of single 6 with just enough pressure to allow for a little bit of movement both ways. That's how you want to install TruCedar steel siding. Going to engage this panel in the lock. You can kind of hear a bit of a snap there. I can pull my hands away, set it and forget it.